Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Geoffrey Onyeama has said that President Muhammadu Buhari's incorruptibility has yielded results in the fight against terrorism, corruption, and other inhuman activities in the public office. He stated this at the 22nd edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari Administration Scorecard Series 2015 to 2023 in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Geoffrey said the core value of Mr. President's administration has been based on three key issues, which are security, corruption, job creation, and economic recovery, stressing that these have been the major forces of all his appointees to actualize the mandate. Since the year 2015 to date, Nigerians have witnessed significant impact on security, economic recovery, and many more. This is due to President Buhari's passion to alleviate hunger and several displaced persons emanating from insurgency and banditry across the country. While speaking, the Foreign Affairs Minister Geoffrey Onyeama revealed that part of Mr. President's commitment was to leverage building relationships with foreign countries, hence bringing to the peace Nigerians are experiencing today.
Nigeria, under this person, they decided to supply arms. So one very clear deliverable was the supply of Super Tucano planes, for instance. The U.S. Congress refused to do so. That was a huge achievement, and negotiations after that to supply even helicopters and others. So we have the most powerful country with us in our fight against terror. That was a game changer, number one. Then he reached out to the president of exchange visits with Turkey and other countries, and was able to sign a defense industry cooperation with Turkey, which facilitated the purchase of attack helicopters from Turkey and drones also from Turkey. So you can see the strategy, his strategy of security. Get the whole world behind you in this fight. And of course, there's sort of concentric circles, of engagement. Your immediate neighbors, ECOWAS, get them on side. We set up the multinational joint task force and strengthened it, gave a huge sums of money to the multinational joint task force, which is a coalition, a military coalition of our neighbors. Get the African Union on side to buy into the multinational joint task force alliance and coalition. And then beyond that, with our partners and the United Nations. So at the multinational level also, we're able to get the United Nations on board. And if you recall, at that time, the attention of the world was focused more on Syria and Iraq, with Al-Qaeda, with IS, Islamic State. And so we were able to rigorous engagement and outreach, Nigerian diplomacy, to get the Boko Haram front and center of the agenda, of the global agenda, and the fight against terror. So the UN able to get Islamic State Africa because the Boko Haram had morphed into Islam, and to get that blacklisted and identified and listed as a terrorist organization and put on the sanctions list. So the Nigerian diplomacy, through Mr. President, was able to isolate, in that sense, Boko Haram. And of course, to continue to get funding and support at the multilateral level for our initiative of the multinational joint task force.
Speaking on the issues of anti-corruption war, Geoffrey noted that the Buhari-led administration was able to change the Nigeria's narrative of the most corrupt nation, adding that through diplomatic engagement, many stolen funds were recovered back to the country.
The U.S. Financial Commission in 2020 was a platform that was used to sign a tripartite agreement, you recall, between the U.S., the bailiwick of Jersey, and Nigeria to have some assets, 380,460,339 stolen funds from Nigeria repatriated to Nigeria. And And again, we saw ongoing engagement, facilitating the landmark tripartite agreement between Nigeria, this time Switzerland, and the World Bank, repatriating $322 million US, the Abuja route, and under legal framework returns to Nigeria. And we also succeeded with the United Kingdom and with the United Arab Emirates in also, getting funds coming back. And all of this has really been on the back of Mr. President's anti-corruption fight. So there are very clear deliverables that the country has benefited from as a...
Earlier, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, stressed that the achievement of Mr. President's administration prompted its unwavering support to its party's presidential candidate to enable the continuity of mandate for the national interest.
Total support of our party's plan, and that is attested to by its continued campaign with the candidate across the country. It is preposterous to even suggest that Mr. President, who is the leader of our party, is advocating in support for a presidential candidate. I always clears any ambiguity that we have a reason for mistakes.
The APC-led administration is optimistic that, if given more time in the affairs of the nation, all corrupt and security threats will be brought to their barest minimum. Vincent Okushi, QTV News, Abuja.
Audio Jungle. Audio